In managing a workplace, well, clearly you got to have great people. And you got to hire people for attitude as well as technical ability. I have found over the years that if a person doesn't have the right attitude, it is best to counsel them out of your firm or your business for that matter. If they don't have the right attitude, why are they there to begin with? And I've seen too many times people will stay on and you almost have to force them out, and at the end of the day they're thankful that you did because they weren't happy. You know, if they have a bad attitude, that means they're not happy, so why would they want to stay, right? But sometimes people need, you got to make that recognition early on and then counsel with them. If this isn't the right place for you, let's help you find something that's a better fit for you, right? So hiring great people and then making sure it's the right fit for them, keeping them passionate, regardless of what you do, I think is extremely important. Again, if you have people that are dreading to come to the office and do what you've hired them to do, well, that's not good for them. It's not good for the business either, right? So trying to help them make sure that they're passionate and are engaged. And then certainly listening to them in terms of what their needs are from a personal family life balance perspective, because you hate to lose anybody that leaves without ever talking to you about what their personal needs are, because maybe there's something you could do about it to add some flexibility to what they do to where you can keep them engaged. I've seen too many times where they just, at least in public accounting, they look at, oh, I just can't, you know, I can't function in this kind of public accounting environment if this is what I got to do. Well, again, we have all kinds of seats on the bus, as well as just talking about flexibility for what they're maybe going through in their careers and personal situation. I would also say that performance feedback is critical. You know, I think any of us would agree that I would like to have feedback on how I'm doing, and if I'm not performing to expectation, I'd like to know about that so I can correct my performance there, right? And I've always been surprised how some people are reluctant to provide candid constructive feedback. And that's something that we talk about all the time, is that, look, it does nobody any good if you don't give them that feedback and give them the opportunities to improve, and you might be surprised about how much they can improve and really impress you. So it's important to provide candid, honest feedback to your people. Give them the tools and the guidance and the counseling in order to be successful. And then, you know, it's truly up to them to perform. But if you fail to do that, you know, you're going to get out of it what you put into it, right? I would say other things are, you know, whatever business you're in, maintain your integrity. It's critically important in public accounting. If we ever lose our integrity for what we do with our people or with our clients, we might as well shut the doors. And unfortunately, there have been firms along the way that kind of lost sight of that. And I think that's true no matter what business you have. You got to have ethics and integrity with everything that you do. Your dealings with people, be honest, straightforward, treat the golden rule. Treat others the way you would want to be treated in a similar circumstance, and I think that can always be your guiding light to making the correct decisions.